horn section of the Bogmen for about 10 years, and we played in different spots across New York City and the Hamptons, the infamous Stephen Talk House in the Hamptons, the Bowery Ballroom, Nokia Theater, and most recently Webster Hall. Sold out, which was awesome. What's cool about the Bogmen is this concept of if you played something for a long time, you think you might get bored playing the same thing, and what's amazing is you don't. I don't. In fact, it's amazing how you can develop your ear to start to hear things differently, and then you start to say, well, oh wait, maybe I should play this on this spot. Or maybe you find out 10 years later you were playing the wrong part the whole time and you have to fix it, or a new angle to it. It's really amazing how the ear can develop. Played for 9/11. We did a memorial concert at Webster Hall, and it was sold out, and the crowd, the fans were just in such great energy. It was just a big sea of love. It was so much fun. I like to retrace my steps as to how I got involved in a group. There's always a backstory of, you go to one gig, someone introduces you to someone else, and you go sit in with that band, and someone else saw you in the audience and told you to come to this, and blah. That's kind of what happened with the Bogmen. A friend of mine was like, oh, you have to come and sit in with Gordon Gano of the Violent Femmes. I think it would be great. And at the time, Gordon Gano had a project with the Ryan brothers, Billy and Brendan Ryan, called Gano Ryan. So I sat in with Gano Ryan, and it was really a great night. And then the Ryan brothers were like, oh, we have this band, the Bogmen, do this show here and there, and the horn section needs a trumpet player. And I sat in with the Bogmen. That was 10 years ago. I remember my first gig with the Bogmen. That was the first, it felt like one of the first times I understood what it was really like to be in a family feeling of a band. A group that was just filled with respect. And just to be treated like a real musician. And it was like, oh, okay, that's what it can be. Sometimes it's hard to believe that I live in the middle of New York City. Here I am, smack dab in the heart of the Big Apple. I hop on my bike to go to a gig, barrel down Fifth Avenue. I've got a garment bag flailing in the wind, and hop off my bike to go do a sound check at the Webster Hall. It's kind of hard to believe sometimes. It's cool when you can find your voice. Sometimes we can't find our voice, or maybe we have it, but we don't know how to let it out. And when I put that horn up, I'm okay with having a little flair and letting it fly. And the music carries it right through. I love you do that every time, so funny. But that's what I was doing for that note, so there you go.